Here are 6 beautiful, dainty little tea bowls from the Carmel shipwreck of 1725, which were salvaged by the Vietnamese government in 1998 and auctioned in Sotheby's in 2007 in Amsterdam. We're offering 6 here in this listing, either available individually or if you want all 6. They're all offered at a ridiculously low price, basically because we have about 35 of them in stock. We bought rather a lot of them, and these are the first really to go on sale on the site. So because of that, they're being offered at a very, very low price. The purpose of this video is really to show each and every one of them individually, because the pictures, you know, it's very, very difficult to show, you know, the idiosyncrasies and the nuances of every single piece individually in the photographs. So as you can see, I've actually put these on pedestals, which for me isn't the greatest idea because Butterfingers is my middle name. So if I seem a little distracted, that's a reason. I'm being extra cautious here. So I just want to show each of these in turn so that you can see them. If there's a specific one you want out of the 6 and it hasn't already been sold, we're more than happy to try and oblige. As you can see, each of them will have a unique identifier on the base because they all have their official Vietnamese index number, unique index number, and they all have the Sotheby's sticker as well. So they can all be identified by that. This one, as you can see, is CMI 4245. All these bowls, all 6 of these bowls are in pretty much the same condition, to tell you the truth. These are the interesting ones. They're the nice ones because they haven't been cleaned too much. They still have, you know, as you can see, they have marine crustaceans still adorning them, which you know, you could get rid of if you wanted, but quite frankly, I think it would be a bit of a shame. You know, we could have got rid of them, but you know, they're pretty beautiful when, you know, they simply add to the history. So that's that one. I'll move along to the side. So this is the second bowl we're offering. This one has a little bit of discoloration, as you can see on the inside. Hardly surprising again when you think that these bowls were, you know, basically amusing fish for the best part of 300 years with their beautiful artisan designs. It must have been like watching EastEnders for them. Really, really lovely bowls. Beautifully designed, beautifully hand painted. As you can see, a bit of discoloration, some of which might or might not come off. We haven't attempted. I mean, but the fact is, I mean, it's part of our history. You know, it simply is indicative of the fact that these things were, you know, at the bottom of the ocean for 300 years. We have others which are in barnacle-free condition for those who are interested in that. But I have to admit, I do find that these particular bowls have a certain charm to them. A charm I'm hoping not to destroy by dropping one or whacking one into the other. So this is the third one. They're all in remarkably good condition, you know, and quite frankly, you know, nothing would make me happier than if somebody came along and bought all six, and obviously, you know, and I'm saying that not from a profit point of view, because quite frankly, we're selling these ones so cheaply, we're actually not making a profit. I'm saying that simply because I think that they just make such a lovely grouping with their little sea encrustations and so forth. As you can see, I mean, they're all in brilliant condition. I mean, yes, they have a bit of discoloring, a few incrustations here and there, which, you know, as far as I'm concerned, just adds to their charm, and you could remove. I think it would be pretty moronic to do so, but I mean, they could be removed. So that's that one. Let me just show you the inside of it. Oh, get the light off it there. You know, they're all in really beautiful historic condition. You know, obviously they're not, you know, they're not completely free of you know, of these little indicators of age, but you know, this is what adds to their charm, the fact that they are so authentic, and you know, there's no there's no doubt about their provenance. They're all you know, officially indexed and you know, recorded pieces. So you know, for anybody looking for, you know, a piece of early 18th century export china, these are absolutely stunning. The number on this one is there, as you can see. This one has a tiny little hairline crack. You can't even see it in the video, but I think it's there, running down the inside. It is there. Again, hardly surprising. I mean, I've got mugs which are less than a year old, which have worse hairline cracks than that. You know, and all part of their history and charm and heritage, and so that's that one. And like I said before, you know, if there was specifically a piece out of this lot, or pieces out of this lot that you wanted, we would have obviously, you know, oblige if we can. I mean, there's obviously quite some significant discoloration here. Quite frankly, I can almost guarantee you that will come off with, you know, with a little bit of water. Would you want to get it off? Well, that's debatable, particularly as a grouping. I think, you know, these things really do add to their authenticity. I mean, I can see this bit here is clear mud. And I could get it off with my fingernail. I'm not going to, but you know, that is not what it appears to be. You know, you can see how authentic these pieces are. You know, the fact that they literally are like this, that they were obviously cleaned when they were first salvaged, but little bits were left on, and particularly the barnacles were left on. So, you know, and there's obviously some light discoloration in places such as there. But things like that, I mean, you could get off. I absolutely guarantee that would come off if you wanted to get it off. But you know, the barnacles, the incrustations, I think, you know, are just so majestic. They add so much to these pieces. So that's that one. And this is the last one of the 6 that we're offering at this particularly ridiculously low price. Again, this one's got a little bit of discoloration on the inside, but and a bit of sea encrustation. But I wonder how many things you could keep from the modern era submerged in salt water for 300 years and find them come out looking like this. Very, very few. Again, there's some discoloration there, a lot of which would come off if you wanted to get it off. But I think that would be to detract from the piece. So, and the lovely thing about these bowls is that each and every one of them, although they follow the similar you know, a similar template, they're all painted with the peacock design. They all have subtle variations. Each one is quite unique, and that's the lovely thing about them, that you know, no two are the same, and you know, you literally are holding a piece that was personally and individually crafted and painted over 300 years ago, you know, or coming up to 300 years ago. I mean, these dates, I mean, obviously the shipwreck is approximated to have been around 1725, and these pieces are approximated to be to date from between 1723 and 25. So there you go. They were export pieces, which you'll have to excuse my pronunciation here. They were probably from southern China, from the city of, oh, here we go, Guangzhou, I think it's pronounced, which was basically part of the maritime Silk Road, and they were probably on their way to the Dutch East Indies, which is basically modern day Indonesia, and from there they would have made their way to Western Europe. So these 6, like I say, we're offering at well, a bargain basement price, simply because we have quite a few of them. So, and these are available either individually or, you know, as many as you want, up to 6. But without sounding too salesy, once they're gone at this price, because you know, quite frankly, they are worth a great deal more. So anyway, thank you very much for watching.